Hey Mason, did you catch the game last night? It was absolutely intense. I'm still buzzing from all the action.
Oh, you bet I did. I was glued to the screen for the whole match. There's something about a close game that just gets the adrenaline pumping, you know? The way both teams were neck and neck until the final whistle, it was pure drama.
Exactly. It's that unpredictability that makes sports so thrilling. You never really know what's going to happen, and that keeps you on the edge of your seat. I mean, one minute you think your team's got it in the bag, and the next, a surprise goal turns everything upside down.
Yeah, it's like riding an emotional roller coaster. One moment you're cheering at the top of your lungs, and the next, you're biting your nails in suspense. What I love most, though, is how sports bring people together. Whether you're watching with friends at home or cheering with the crowd in the stadium, there's this incredible sense of community.
That's so true. It's almost like a universal language, isn't it? No matter where you're from, everyone understands the excitement of a good game. It's about passion, teamwork, and that shared love of the sport. Even when the stakes are high and the competition is fierce, there's a kind of respect among players and fans alike.
Speaking of respect, did you notice how the players conducted themselves last night? Even when things got heated, they managed to keep their cool. That's something I really admire, being able to stay composed under pressure. It's not just about physical skill, it's also about mental toughness.
Definitely. It's a fine line to walk, especially in sports where emotions run high. But that's what separates the greats from the rest. It's not just how fast you can run or how accurately you can shoot. It's also about how you handle yourself when the pressure is on. That's a lesson we can all take away, even outside of sports.
You're right, Sophia. It's like life, really. There are moments when you're pushed to your limits, and how you respond defines who you are. Sports teach us resilience, perseverance, and sometimes even humility. You win some, you lose some, but it's how you carry yourself afterward that truly matters.
I couldn't agree more. And speaking of resilience, I was really impressed with how the losing team handled the defeat. They congratulated the winners with genuine smiles, even though you could see the disappointment in their eyes. That's the spirit of sportsmanship right there. It's about acknowledging your opponent's efforts and celebrating the game itself, regardless of the outcome.
That's what makes sports so inspiring. It's not just about the victory, it's about the journey, the struggle, and the respect you gain along the way. It reminds me of a quote I heard once. You learn more from losing than winning. You learn how to keep going. It's such a powerful message, don't you think?
Absolutely. That's the beauty of sports. It's full of life lessons. You learn about discipline, teamwork, and how to push through challenges. And then there's the joy of the game itself, that pure, unfiltered excitement. It's something that stays with you, even after the final score is announced.
And speaking of excitement, what's your favorite sport, Sophia? I know you're pretty passionate about a few.
Oh, that's a tough one. But if I had to choose, I'd say soccer. There's just something about the pace, the strategy, and the skill involved that really captivates me. Plus, it's such a global sport. No matter where you go, you'll find people who love soccer just as much as I do.
I knew you were going to say soccer. It's hard not to get drawn in. For me, though, it's basketball. The speed, the agility, and the sheer athleticism of the players, it's like poetry in motion. I love how the game can change in a split second, with one incredible play turning everything around.
I can see why you're hooked on basketball. It's such a dynamic sport, full of energy and drama. But what I love about soccer is the build-up, the anticipation. Every pass, every move is part of a larger strategy. It's almost like a chess game, where every piece has its role, and one mistake can cost you the match.
That's a great way to put it. Both sports have their unique appeal, and that's what makes them so exciting. And it's not just about the game itself, but also the stories behind it, the players' journeys, the rivalries, the history. There's always something deeper that adds to the thrill.
Exactly, and that's what makes sports such a rich topic for conversation. There's always something new to discuss, Whether it's the latest match, a player's incredible comeback, or even the evolution of the game itself, it's a never-ending source of inspiration.
And we haven't even scratched the surface yet. There's so much more we can dive into, like how sports influence culture, the role of technology in modern games, and even the psychological aspect of competition. But I guess we should save some of that for later.
You're right, Mason. We've got a lot more ground to cover. But for now, I'm just glad we could share our thoughts on what makes sports so special. It's not just about the game, it's about the connections, the memories, and the lessons we take away. Now, we'll be exploring everything from the behind-the-scenes work to the impact of sports on our lives. So, let's start with something fascinating. What do you think goes into preparing for a major sporting event?
Oh, that's a great question. The preparation for a big game or tournament is immense. It's not just about the physical training, but also the mental and strategic preparation. Athletes spend countless hours working on their skills, analyzing their opponents, and fine-tuning their strategies. And it's not only the players. The coaches, support staff, and even the medical team play crucial roles.
Absolutely. The amount of work that goes into every single game is incredible. I remember watching a documentary on a soccer team's preparation for the World Cup, and it was eye-opening. The players had to follow strict diets, undergo rigorous training, and even engage in mental conditioning to stay sharp. It's like a well-oiled machine working together towards a common goal.
It really is. And it's not just about the physical aspect. The psychological pressure can be enormous. Athletes often have to deal with stress, expectations, and the pressure to perform. That's where sports psychologists come in. They help players manage their stress and maintain focus. I think that's a crucial part of preparation that doesn't always get the attention it deserves.
That's so true. The mental game is just as important as the physical one. I've heard that some athletes use visualization techniques to prepare mentally for their matches. They imagine themselves going through the game successfully, which helps boost their confidence and performance.
Yes, visualization is a powerful tool. It's all about creating a mental image of success and overcoming challenges. It helps athletes stay motivated and focused. Another interesting aspect is the role of nutrition. A balanced diet is essential for optimal performance. I've read that even small changes in diet can have a significant impact on an athlete's energy levels and recovery.
Oh, definitely. Proper nutrition is a game changer. I remember reading about a professional runner who attributed her success to her carefully planned diet. She said that it wasn't just about eating the right foods, but also about timing her meals to ensure she had enough energy for training and recovery.
That's a great point. Timing is everything. It's fascinating how athletes must pay attention to every detail of their diet, training, and even sleep. Sleep is another crucial factor that often gets overlooked. Quality sleep helps with recovery and performance, and many athletes have specific routines to ensure they get the best rest possible.
It's amazing how many factors contribute to peak performance. And it's not just the players who are affected. The entire team, including coaches, support staff, and even the fans, are all part of the experience. Speaking of fans, how do you think they impact the game?
Fans are such a big part of the sports world. Their energy and support can really boost a team's performance. There's nothing like playing in front of a cheering crowd. It can make all the difference. On the flip side, the pressure of high expectations can also be overwhelming. It's a delicate balance.
That's so true. The relationship between players and fans is a unique one. Fans provide motivation and encouragement, but they also bring a lot of pressure. I've heard that some athletes thrive on the energy of the crowd, while others might find it a bit daunting.
It's definitely a mixed bag, but regardless of how players feel about it, there's no denying the power of a passionate crowd. It adds to the excitement and makes the game even more memorable. And let's not forget the role of media. The coverage and commentary can shape the narrative of a game and influence public perception.
Absolutely. Media plays a huge role in sports. The way a game is covered can affect how fans perceive it and even impact players' reputations. It's fascinating how media can both elevate and scrutinize athletes. The stories and headlines can create heroes and villains, shaping the narrative around the sport.
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Media can bring attention and fame, but it also comes with its share of pressure and scrutiny. Athletes must navigate this landscape carefully, balancing their performance with public expectations.
And then there's the impact of sports on society. Sports have the power to bring people together, inspire change, and even influence social and cultural norms. For instance, major sporting events often serve as a platform for raising awareness about important issues.
Yes, sports can be a powerful force for good. They can unite people from different backgrounds and foster a sense of community. Plus, they often highlight important social issues, promoting discussions and raising awareness. It's amazing how a game can go beyond the field and make a difference in the world.
Absolutely, sports have the ability to transcend boundaries and create a shared experience. Whether it's through charity events, campaigns, or simply bringing people together for a common passion, the impact can be profound.
And it's not just about the grand gestures. Even small acts of kindness and sportsmanship can make a big difference. I remember a story about a soccer player who helped an injured opponent off the field. It was a simple gesture, but it spoke volumes about respect and compassion.
That's a beautiful example. It's moments like these that remind us of the true spirit of sports. It's not just about competition, it's about humanity and connection. And that's what makes sports so special.
Well said, Sophia. As we continue to explore the world of sports, I think we're uncovering not just the thrill of the game, but also the deeper values and lessons it offers. It's been a great conversation so far.
Now it's going to be fascinating. Mason and I will be exploring how sports influence personal growth and community involvement. So let's start with personal development. How do you think participating in sports can impact an individual's personal growth?
That's a great question, Sophia. Sports offer a unique opportunity for personal growth. They teach valuable life skills like discipline, teamwork, and resilience. For example, when someone commits to a sport, they learn how to set goals, work towards them, and handle both success and failure. It's a process that builds character and confidence.
Absolutely. I've seen it firsthand. When people push themselves in sports, they often discover strengths they didn't know they had. It's not just about physical strength, but also about mental toughness. Overcoming challenges in sports can translate into other areas of life, helping individuals handle stress and setbacks more effectively.
Exactly. Sports also provide a sense of accomplishment. Achieving personal bests or contributing to a team's success can be incredibly fulfilling. It boosts self-esteem and fosters a positive outlook on life. Plus, the camaraderie and friendships formed through sports can be a great source of support and encouragement.
And let's not forget the role of leadership. Many athletes develop leadership skills through their involvement in sports. Whether they're captains of their teams or just leading by example, they learn how to motivate others, communicate effectively, and handle responsibility. These skills are invaluable in both personal and professional settings.
Absolutely. Leadership in sports often involves making tough decisions and navigating complex situations, which builds problem-solving skills and adaptability. It's amazing how the lessons learned on the field or court can be applied to real-life situations.
Definitely. Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about community involvement. Sports have a way of bringing people together and fostering a sense of community. How do you think sports contribute to community building?
Sports are a fantastic way to build community connections. Local teams and events often bring people from different backgrounds together. Whether it's cheering for a local team or participating in a charity run, sports create a shared experience that strengthens community bonds.
Absolutely. Sports events can also be a platform for community engagement and activism. Many organizations use sports as a way to raise awareness about important issues and support various causes. It's incredible how a game or event can rally people around a common purpose and make a positive impact.
That's a great point. Sports can serve as a catalyst for social change. For instance, community sports programs often focus on promoting inclusivity and providing opportunities for underserved populations. They offer a safe and supportive environment where people can come together, learn, and grow.
And it's not just about organized sports. Informal games and activities also play a role in community life. Neighborhood pickup games or local sports leagues create opportunities for social interaction and physical activity. They help build connections and create a sense of belonging.
Exactly. It's the small, everyday interactions that often have the most significant impact. The friendships and networks built through sports can last a lifetime and contribute to a sense of community and support.
And speaking of support, many athletes use their platforms to give back to their communities. From charity events to mentorship programs, they often find ways to make a positive difference. It's inspiring to see how sports can be a force for good beyond just the games.
Absolutely. The impact of athletes and sports organizations extends far beyond the playing field. Their involvement in charitable work and community service shows the power of sports to inspire and uplift others.
It's wonderful to see how sports can foster personal growth and community spirit. And it's not just the big gestures. Even small acts of kindness and involvement can make a big difference. The sense of purpose and connection that sports provide is truly special. Now, we'll look at emerging trends and technologies that are transforming the way we play and watch sports. Mason, what's the first trend you'd like to discuss?
There are so many exciting developments. Let's start with technology. One of the biggest trends is the use of advanced analytics and data collection. Teams and athletes are using data to gain insights into performance and make strategic decisions. For example, wearable technology tracks athletes' movements and physiological data, providing detailed feedback on their performance.
Absolutely. I've read about how these analytics can help improve training and reduce injuries. By analyzing data on movement patterns and exertion levels, coaches can tailor training programs to individual needs and prevent overuse injuries. It's like having a personalized training plan that evolves with each athlete's performance.
Exactly. And it's not just about injury prevention. Data analytics can also enhance game strategies. Coaches can analyze opponents' tactics and develop more effective game plans. It's amazing how technology can turn data into actionable insights that can influence the outcome of a game.
And speaking of technology, let's talk about virtual reality VR and augmented reality AR. These technologies are starting to make waves in the sports world. VR is being used for immersive training experiences, allowing athletes to practice in simulated environments that mimic real game scenarios. AR, on the other hand, is enhancing the spectator experience by overlaying digital information onto live broadcasts.
VR is a game changer for training. Athletes can practice their skills in a virtual environment without the physical wear and tear. It's like having a high-tech practice session that can be customized to specific scenarios. And AR is making watching sports more interactive and engaging. Fans can access real-time stats, player information, and even interactive features during a live game.
It's incredible how these technologies are blending the physical and digital worlds. And beyond training and viewing, there are also advancements in sports equipment. For instance, smart gear like performance tracking shoes and advanced rackets are becoming more common. These innovations help athletes monitor their performance in real time and make adjustments on the fly.
Absolutely. Smart equipment is revolutionizing how athletes train and compete. Imagine a tennis racket that provides feedback on your swing technique, or running shoes that track your foot strikes and gait. It's like having a coach embedded in your gear.
It's fascinating to see how technology is enhancing every aspect of sports. And it's not just the athletes who benefit. Fans are also experiencing a new level of engagement. With advancements in streaming technology and interactive platforms, fans can now enjoy a more immersive and personalized experience, from virtual stadium tour to interactive game features.
Exactly. Fans can get closer to the action than ever before. Virtual reality stadium tours allow fans to experience games from different angles and locations. And interactive features during live broadcasts, like live polls and fan chats, create a more engaging and communal viewing experience.
It's amazing how technology is transforming the sports industry. But with all these advancements, there are also challenges to consider. For example, the high cost of technology can create disparities between teams or athletes with more resources and those with less. It's important to find ways to ensure that these innovations are accessible to all.
That's a great point. While technology offers incredible benefits, it's crucial to address issues of accessibility and equity. Ensuring that advancements are available to all levels of athletes and teams can help maintain a level playing field and promote fairness in the sport.
Another challenge is maintaining the balance between technology and the human element of sports. While data and technology can provide valuable insights, it's essential not to lose sight of the personal touch, the passion, teamwork, and dedication that makes sports so special.
Absolutely. Technology should enhance, not replace, the human aspects of sports. It's about finding the right balance and using technology to complement the skills and qualities that make sports so unique and exciting.
Well said, Mason. As we look to the future, it's clear that technology will continue to shape the sports world in exciting ways. From training and performance to fan engagement and beyond, the possibilities are endless.
Definitely, and it's an exciting time to be involved in sports, whether as an athlete, coach, or fan. The future holds many opportunities for growth and innovation, and I'm eager to see how it all unfolds.
Me too. It's been an incredible journey exploring the world of sports with you, Mason. I hope our listeners have enjoyed this deep dive into the future of sports and found it as fascinating as we have.
It's been a pleasure, Sophia. Thanks to all our listeners for joining us on this adventure. We hope you've gained valuable insights and inspiration. Until next time, keep exploring and enjoying the world of sports.